Have you ever noticed what happened the moment you stopped explaining yourself? The moment you stopped replying right away, stopped chasing clarity, stopped trying to prove your intentions? Something shifted. The room felt different. The energy changed. And suddenly, the people who once felt so sure they had you figured out started feeling uneasy. That wasn't coincidence. That was silence doing its work. Silence is not weakness. Silence is not loss. Silence is control reclaimed. In a world where everyone reacts, overshares, and defends themselves, the person who goes quiet becomes powerful. And if you're here, it's because deep down you already felt it. The moment you pulled back, they noticed. The moment you stopped feeding the dynamic, they felt the absence. Not because you disappeared, but because you stopped giving access. Stoic philosophy has always warned us about this. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Silence is that realization in action. It is choosing self-command over emotional impulse. It is refusing to let someone else's behavior dictate your inner state. When you stop reacting, you stop being controlled. When you stop explaining, you stop negotiating your worth. Most people fear silence because it feels uncomfortable, but discomfort is where authority is built. Silence forces others to sit with their own thoughts. It removes your emotional labor from the equation. It exposes who relied on your reactions to feel important. This is not about punishing anyone. This is about protecting yourself. This is about discipline. This is about finally choosing peace over chaos. Silence does not mean you don't care. It means you care enough about yourself to stop bleeding energy where it is not respected. In this video, you are going to learn why silence unsettles those who once felt powerful over you. You are going to understand how emotional restraint builds confidence, clarity, and unshakable self-worth. And you are going to see why the calmest person always holds the strongest position. Before we go any further, ground yourself in this truth and declare it boldly. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. I choose silence because I choose strength. Stop explaining yourself to people who already decided how they see you. This is where most people lose their power without realizing it. The moment you start defending your intentions, justifying your silence, or clarifying your boundaries, you hand control back to the very dynamic you are trying to escape. Stoicism teaches restraint for a reason. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." That quote is not about accepting disrespect. It is about refusing to chase approval. When someone misunderstands you and you rush to correct them, you are telling them their opinion has authority over your peace. Silence interrupts that cycle. Silence says you no longer need validation to exist comfortably. Silence allows your actions, not your words, to become the message. People who are used to controlling narratives feel threatened when they cannot pull explanations out of you. They feel unsettled because they can no longer predict you. That unpredictability is not chaos, it is freedom. You must understand this clearly and act on it without hesitation. Do not send long messages trying to be understood. Do not overtalk to soften boundaries. Do not apologize for choosing distance. Let confusion exist on their side while clarity strengthens on yours. Your calm refusal to explain forces others to sit with their own assumptions. Over time, the truth always rises without your assistance. Strength is quiet. Confidence does not argue. When you remain composed and unmoved, your presence gains weight. This is not about arrogance. This is about dignity. Every time you resist the urge to explain, You reclaim emotional energy that was never meant to be spent on convincing others. Stand firm. Let silence do what words never could. Detach from outcomes and stop waiting for reactions to confirm your value. This step separates those who are emotionally free from those still trapped in invisible chains. When you pause your voice or step back, the mind often waits for a response, a reaction, a sign that the other person feels something. That waiting is where power leaks out. Stoic teaching cuts this weakness at the root. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Read that again and let it land. The moment you expect a reaction, you surrender authority over your inner state. You must train yourself to act without attachment to how others respond. This does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop outsourcing your emotional stability. When someone no longer hears from you, they may panic, grow curious, or feel nothing at all. None of those outcomes should move you. Your discipline is proven when your peace remains steady, regardless of their behavior. Command yourself to stop checking, stop imagining conversations, stop replaying what might happen next. Redirect that mental energy into building a life that feels solid even when nobody is watching. This is how presence becomes powerful. Detachment is not coldness, it is self-mastery. When you release the need for response, you gain control over your time, focus, and emotional balance. Others sense this shift immediately. They feel it in the way you no longer orbit their attention. You become grounded, harder to manipulate, impossible to rush. This is how confidence matures. You are no longer performing strength. You are living it. Decide right now that your worth does not rise or fall based on someone else's reaction. Stand in that decision daily. Act from intention, not expectation. Let time do the speaking while you build unshakable consistency in your own life. Silence alone is powerful, but silence combined with visible forward motion becomes undeniable. This is where many people fail, because they go quiet on the outside, but remain stagnant within. You must not make that mistake. Use the space you created to reinforce your routine, sharpen your habits, and strengthen your direction. Seneca warned, "While we are postponing, life speeds by." That line is not about rushing. It is about precision. Every day you waste waiting for someone else to change is a day you could be reinforcing your own foundation. Time reveals truth without argument. When weeks pass and you are still composed, still disciplined, still moving forward, it sends a message louder than confrontation ever could. People who relied on your reactions begin to feel the absence differently when they realize you did not freeze without them. Command yourself to wake up with purpose. Show up for your body, your work, your goals, and your peace with consistency that does not announce itself. Do not post for attention. Do not hint. Do not explain. Let your steadiness become the signal. The Stoics believed virtue was proven through repeated action, not emotional displays. Your calm routine is proof of growth. Over time, those who underestimated you feel the shift internally because they sense you're no longer available in the same way. This is not revenge, this is evolution. You're teaching others how to treat you by how you treat your own time. When your days are full, your silence feels natural, not forced. That is when confidence locks in. Decide now that every quiet day will still be a productive one. Let time stack in your favor. Let distance clarify reality. Let consistency replace explanation. To anchor this lesson into action, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments and repeat it daily. I use time wisely. Refuse to explain yourself to people who already chose misunderstanding. The moment you start justifying your silence, you weaken it. Explanations reopen doors that discipline already closed. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be. Be one." That means your character is not proven through speeches, messages, or emotional essays. It is proven through restraint. When someone loses access to you, their first instinct is confusion, then irritation, then self-doubt. They want answers because answers restore their sense of control. You must deny that reflex. Command yourself to stay firm when the urge to clarify rises. Silence is not cruelty. It is clarity. If someone truly respected you, your boundaries would not shock them. If they truly cared, they would reflect instead of demanding reassurance. Explaining yourself to people who dismissed your feelings in the past trains them to believe they are owed comfort even after harm. You are not here to soothe guilt that is not yours to carry. Stoic philosophy teaches that peace comes from controlling what is within your power and releasing what is not. Their confusion is not your responsibility. Their discomfort is not your emergency. Your task is to remain aligned with your values. Every time you stay quiet instead of over-explaining, you strengthen self-trust. You prove to yourself that you do not need approval to stand firm. That inner alignment is felt by others, even if no words are exchanged. They sense distance not because you vanished, but because you stopped negotiating your worth. Let them sit with unanswered questions. Let silence force introspection instead of debate. This is how emotional authority is built. You are not cold, you are grounded. You are not avoiding, you are choosing dignity. Decide now that your peace will not be traded for temporary relief. Let restraint become your response. Redirect every ounce of energy into visible growth and let transformation speak for you. When you stop reacting and start rebuilding, something powerful happens inside you. Instead of watching who is watching you, you begin watching who you are becoming. Seneca said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." That line is not poetic fluff, it is instruction. Improvement is not passive. It is an active decision to rise while others remain stuck replaying old versions of you. Command yourself to pour focus into health, skill, discipline, learning, and purpose. Upgrade routines, sharpen habits, elevate standards. When your life expands, curiosity follows naturally. People sense progress without updates or announcements. Growth creates contrast, and contrast creates intrigue. You do not need to prove anything. Progress does that work for you. Each step forward builds internal authority. You begin trusting your own momentum instead of seeking validation. That confidence changes posture, tone, and presence. It rewires how you carry yourself in rooms you used to shrink inside. Stoic thinkers believed excellence was a daily practice, not a performance. You win by becoming solid, not loud. While others replay past conversations, you build a future that makes those conversations irrelevant. Let your calendar replace emotional spirals. Let commitment replace rumination. Let results replace explanations. This shift forces anyone observing from a distance to confront a hard truth. You did not break without them. You expanded beyond them. That realization unsettles insecure minds more than any message ever could. Stay disciplined when motivation fades. Discipline is proof you respect yourself. Do not check for reactions. Do not look back for approval. Forward motion is your only assignment. The strongest message you can send is consistency in becoming better without audience or applause. Decide today that your effort will be louder than any response you could send. Master emotional restraint and refuse to leak inner storms into the world. Silence only becomes a weapon when it is backed by control, not suppression. Marcus Aurelius warned, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is where most people fail. They confuse quiet with weakness while letting feelings dictate behavior behind closed doors. You will not do that. You will command your inner state before it commands you. When impulses rise, pause. When memories surface, observe them without feeding them. When curiosity tempts you to check, stalk, or seek signals, shut it down immediately. Emotional discipline is not coldness, it is leadership over the self. Every time you resist reacting, you reinforce authority within. That authority becomes calm. Calm becomes confidence. Confidence becomes magnetic. People sense when someone is no longer emotionally available for manipulation. That shift changes how they think about you, even if nothing is said. Practice stillness daily. Breathe before responding to anything. Delay decisions that feel urgent. Urgency is often emotion disguised as logic. Train yourself to sit with discomfort without acting on it. Stoics believed discomfort was a teacher, not a threat. When you endure without collapsing, you gain clarity others never reach. Your silence becomes clean, not heavy. It carries no bitterness, no resentment, no need for outcome. This purity is what unsettles those who once expected reactions. They feel the absence of emotional access and do not understand it. That confusion restores balance in your favor. You are no longer predictable. You are no longer easy to read. Most importantly, you are no longer controlled by past attachments. Command yourself to protect your peace as if it were sacred, because it is. No explanation is required. No announcement is needed. Your composure is the message. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. I govern my emotions with strength, and my calm is unshakable. Redirect your focus into visible growth and let progress speak where explanations never could. Silence reaches its highest impact when it is paired with elevation. Seneca said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity," and this is where preparation becomes undeniable. You are not withdrawing to disappear, you are stepping back to build. Channel your energy into improvement that cannot be ignored. Strengthen your body, sharpen your skills, expand your income, refine your style, deepen your knowledge. Do it consistently and without announcement. Let your routines become sacred. Let your discipline become private. The goal is not to impress, but to transform. When someone notices that you're moving forward without them, it triggers reflection they cannot escape. They begin to question their choices because your life is no longer paused at the point where they left it. This shift creates contrast. Contrast creates awareness. Awareness creates regret. Do not seek validation through updates, posts, or indirect signals. That leaks intent. True advancement is quiet and steady. You will know it is working when your confidence rises without needing permission, and your standards increase naturally. You will stop tolerating what once felt acceptable. This internal upgrade changes your presence everywhere you go. People respond differently to those who have outgrown old versions of themselves. Your silence paired with progress communicates one clear message. You did not break, you adapted and advanced. That realization dismantles any illusion that you needed them to move forward. It also protects you from falling back into old dynamics, because growth makes regression uncomfortable. Command yourself to invest daily in what builds long-term respect, not short-term relief. Refuse distractions that keep you emotionally tied to the past. Choose actions that compound strength. You are not waiting to be chosen. You are choosing to rise. Let that be felt, not explained. Let it echo through results, posture, energy, and boundaries. This is how silence turns into undeniable evidence. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments. I grow in silence, and my progress speaks with authority. Master emotional restraint so completely that nothing outside of you gets to decide your inner state. This is the final level where silence becomes unshakable power. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This means you stop allowing memories, triggers, curiosity, or imagined outcomes to pull you off center. You do not check for signs. You do not replay conversations. You do not guess intentions. You command your attention back to the present every single time. This is discipline, not suppression. You acknowledge feelings without feeding them. You observe thoughts without obeying them. When you do this, you cut the last invisible string that keeps others influential over you. Emotional restraint confuses those who once relied on your reactions. They expect access to your moods, your warmth, your explanations, your availability. When none of that appears, uncertainty replaces confidence. This is not cruelty. This is sovereignty. You are no longer governed by impulse. You respond only when aligned, never when stirred. This level of control creates calm authority. People feel it before they understand it. They sense that they cannot move you easily anymore. That realization shifts dynamics permanently. You also gain clarity. Without emotional noise, decisions become cleaner. You see who adds value and who drains it. You choose peace over chaos without guilt. You stop negotiating with discomfort and start honoring your standards. This inner stillness protects your future because it prevents you from making choices rooted in loneliness, nostalgia, or fear. Command yourself to pause before reacting, breathe before replying, step away when emotions rise. Choose actions that reflect your long-term dignity, not temporary relief. This is how you end cycles without confrontation. This is how you become unreachable to manipulation. Your silence is no longer a tactic. It is a natural expression of self-command. When you reach this point, you do not need outcomes to feel powerful. You already are. Let this be your final declaration of control. You've seen it clearly now. Silence is not weakness. Silence is strategy. Silence is strength. Every pause you take, every moment you choose not to react, every step back you make is a declaration. You are in control. You are not at the mercy of someone else's actions, their words, or their attempts to pull you into chaos. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is your reminder that your power has always been inside you, waiting for you to claim it. Don't give it away with impulsive replies, desperate explanations, or endless chasing. Stand firm in your boundaries. Guard your energy. Protect your time. The people who truly value you will notice. The rest will fade into irrelevance, and that is exactly how it should be. Every choice to stay silent, to withhold reaction, is a brick in the fortress of your self-respect. So hold your head high, walk your path without apology. Let your quiet be your loudest statement, and remember, you are unshakable, you are disciplined, and you are enough just as you are. I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now and mean it. I am in control. My silence strengthens me. My power is unshakable. This is your life. This is your power. Own it.